Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we have a spirit reading for the sign of Cancer. So this is a general message, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And this is timeless as well, so whenever you're seeing it is when you are meant to see it. This is for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North nodes. All right, let's get into it. Source, what messages do you have? That's a lot. Okay, well, let's see what happens. What messages do you have for our Cancer people regarding their spiritual path at this time? Okay. Let me get two more cards, Spirit. There's one of them, the Emperor. Let me get one more. Okay, that's like half the deck. There it goes. Okay. So we've got the Ace of Cups, Nine of Wands, Three of Swords, the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, Serenity, which is the Hermit, Eight of Swords, the Emperor, and Six of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Starseed, which is the Fool. I'm also being told to take Transformation, which is the Death card. Okay. So you are having a new beginning. This is a major change for you, Cancer. You're starting down a new path. And I'm seeing maybe you didn't expect to be going down this path. This is a new emotional situation, a new relationship forming. There's the Three of Swords here. So there's a sense of loss, of heartbreak. And so, and this is like I'm getting a test of faith, a test of your courage and resilience to move through this transformation with a sense of grace. You are moving forward out of one cycle into a new one. This has been a karmic movement of energy for you. Whatever this past relationship is, and I am really feeling for you that it is a romantic relationship. Like, none of these people are duplicated. There's a lot of energy of you being alone now, being single, being able to roam free, to focus on your own energy and power. And going inward and reflecting on this situation is going to bring you a lot of clarity. I see that you've been sort of holding yourself back from looking at this situation in a new light. Like in the recent past, you've been really focused on the loss aspect of it, feeling a little bit defensive, feeling like this was something that was supposed to be yours, that you were supposed to be able to keep and hold in your hands, but it doesn't belong to you. It belongs out here in this other world while you are in this other like parallel situation. It was a karmic cycle that was very important for you to release yourself from or be released from so that you could gain this different perspective. So I'm also seeing here that there's another connection out in your future that you're looking at that's going to be a true sort of soulmate connection. You may have thought this past connection was, but it was in fact karmic. You're building your own sense of security. That's what I'm hearing. This is helping you see. You're growing your own light, your own power, so that you're not having to look for it in someone else. It's going to be two lights coming together. Because I'm seeing you have been feeling in some way separate from your own light. In this previous connection. Like that was like choosing to stay in it, choosing to be in it and resign yourself to it was keeping your own light hidden from you to some degree. Let's get a little more clarification on this situation. Oh, maybe what was missing for you? Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay. So, those came out second. So, first we had the Princess of Pentacles come out, and the High Priestess was face up after that. And then we had two cards come face down, the Fool again, and the Queen of Cups. So, yeah, I'm really getting that from this past connection, like what it meant that you were being separate from your own light. You were not seeing your own power of manifestation, your own intuitive power, the power of your emotions, your feelings, that it was keeping you in the dark from being able to see within yourself what it is that you truly wanted, what you wanted to pursue, to be able to feel that from the inside out so that your desires were communicating with the ether and coming to pass and manifest into physical reality. Because this karmic relationship was keeping you in a place where you felt like you had the thing that you were supposed to have in your hands already. So there was no need to look at what you wanted to create to realize that you could create whatever it was you wanted instead of trying to fashion this other person into what it seemed like you wanted. So moving forward, what you're finding, the clarity that you're finding is that you don't have to try to manipulate your own emotions or those of others to create the life you want. You go inside, you determine what you want, you tell it to the universe, use your divine creative power to bring it into reality. And that is how you're going to manifest a true soulmate after this connection. You're learning to control and command your own inner power to make a fulfilling life for yourself. This is the journey that you're going on. Let's pull some oracle cards. Okay. Those were fast. Let's get just a couple more. Okay, that one. Ooh, interesting. Oh, okay, that was even more than I thought. Okay. So, let's see. The first ones that came out were the cat and wind fairy. So, this is bringing you this change, this transformation in your relationship, in your mindset, is bringing you a sense of independence. Like, what did I say? Like, when I was looking at this unicorn earlier about like running free after like exiting this karmic relationship, however that occurred for you or is going to occur, is occurring, whatever. And you're learning, you're gaining the clarity that your own thoughts and your own feelings are guiding, and your words as well. Like what you speak into existence is creating your existence for you. Then fear came out, and I'm getting that you had a lot of fear surrounding this karmic connection. You had fear of losing it because you were afraid of what that would change in your life, because it was very familiar. It was old. You were used to it. And you didn't know what life would look like without it. You were afraid that it, like, something would be wrong if you lost this karmic connection. You were afraid that this was the best that there is. That's why you had to like hold it tightly in your hands, because you were afraid that there wouldn't be better out there for you. And that's just not true. That's not the case. That's not what I'm seeing here. You had to move through this karmic connection in order to see that you create your own reality and that better awaits you because you choose it. You create it, you go find it, and you call it into your life. Let's see what else came out here. Interesting. The Mystery and the High Priestess. Those cards came out together. That's very related. The High Priestess is a very mysterious sort of energy. And was that who? Yeah, we already had the High Priestess come out in the Hermetic Tarot. That's like a double confirmation of the heightening the depth of your intuition that you're going to be experiencing moving forward. You're going to be tapping into, like, discovering some of the mysteries that life holds. This includes really finding that awareness of your own creative power, your ability to manifest your reality through your thoughts, feelings, words, what have you. I'm also getting that when you sort of go within and reflect to yourself to gain this clarity, that something is going to come to you, some sort of message is going to come to you in the form of a sort of vision. And based on the nature of this reading, whoever I'm picking up on, because you've been in this karmic connection and that's kept your intuition sort of closed off, I'm getting the impression that when this happens, it's going to be the first time, really, that something like this has happened for you, that something of this caliber has happened for you. I think you have known it was possible, like you've heard about it happening for other people, but you have never experienced it yourself until you're on the other side of this connection for good, and you are going internally and searching inside yourself for this clarity, because that's literally where all the answers lie. And that's when you'll have this experience for the first time, and that will open up a new door to the world within your life. Let's get a couple more cards from this other oracle. Oh, I'm feeling called. I didn't take the bottom card from the other deck. Let's see what that was. It was wealth. So yeah, that really feels like what I was describing, that you're going to come into a bountiful spiritual place in your life that you've never been before. Like a wealth of intuition is going to be available to you. I mean, you're a water sign, Cancer. It's inherent in you to have a very strong intuition, but that's something your access has been a little bit blocked to as you've needed to move through this journey, but that's opening up. You're able to access this wealth moving forward. I'm also hearing for some of you, you may experience a bit of fear surrounding that vision, surrounding that process. And, that's natural. When people have experiences of spiritual awakening, sometimes like initially, like it can make us feel a little bit crazy. It can, sort of create an initial imbalance until we gain the clarity, the discernment about the world and what's happening to us, what's happening around us, and sort of merging, integrating everything. It can be a little bit scary, but this reading is confirmation to you from spirit, from your spiritual nature, that this is supposed to happen. It's ultimately not a scary thing. It's in your best interest and for your own healing, happiness, your future. Okay, let's see what came out with these. We've got wise leader, transformation, and mystic healer came out. So wise leader, you're a beacon for others. Healing energy flows through you. A fresh new way of living emerges. So yeah, I mean, we already know you're going through a transformation. We got the death card, which in this deck is literally also called the transformation card. So what this transformation is for you is stepping into your intuitive powers, which is a very healing energy. This is not only going to be healing for you, but that energy is going to radiate outwards and be that beacon for others. It's going to draw other people in so that they can be triggered into their own journeys, their own spiritual awakening, their own healing, their own transformations. Cancer is the cardinal sign. So this leader energy is really speaking to me there. That once you really step into this experience, you're going to be a strong leader for others when it comes to this creative power that you are learning to embody and utilize. Let's see what was at the bottom. Joy and delight. So, yeah, open your heart to joy. Don't be afraid of everything that is happening for you. It's happening for you, not to you. It's happening for you. And ultimately, moving through this process, what felt like a major loss for you is going to turn into your ultimate joy and delight as you connect and integrate the parts of yourself and with the greater matrix of the divine world. You are going to experience a happiness beyond what you ever could have imagined is possible. That's where the wealth lies. Yeah. So I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please give it a like, comment down below, tell me a little bit about what's going on with you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you at your reading next week. Bye, Cancer.